contact cast, George, we put foam. There's a foam here with ears like Mickey Mouse. You've seen that, right?
Yes.
Okay. And then I always make sure that this is at right angle.
Okay.
Foot right angle, this at right angle. Otherwise, if this is like this, he'll be walking on tiptoe.
Sure.
Which is exactly what we don't want him to do.
No.
So I make sure that she understands, the person who helps me understands and puts this at right angle. Because you got a problem with a foot drop.
Yes, exactly.
So once we can maintain that, it will be maintained there. So they still cannot get rid of the old plaster cast.
No.
Yeah. Okay. There. This is actually just to keep everything in place, George. Now he's a tall man. Some people make that mistake of pulling this.
I know it.
You never do.
No.
You just lay it on. And so when people complain, after I put a cast on and they complain that the cast is painful, that is because they've got too much dependency. They've been walking on it. And so the legs swell underneath, and that's the one, that's the problem. It's not my putting a cast on. So I know that I put a cast fairly well. You remember how we used to use 14, 15 layers of this, and it gets so heavy?
Yeah, those were the old days.
Then the first circular has got to be wet too. But this is nice because it's fiberglass and it's nice and light and strong. Okay, so I get critical at this particular area where I started. This sometimes you can slit, and because it is a little bit stiffer than plastic cast.
You're gonna tell me that secret.
There's really no need though. Okay. And as far as I'm concerned, the next layer is the most important layer. This you really do not wet. And again, in the beginning when I first used this, I did not quite know that if you stretch it, it will bounce back. So I don't do, I just lay it on. And this is where I become, to me, that is the most important thing, because this is what carries his weight.
Yes.
So I pull, and then I relax, and then you just lay it on. See? Then I relax, I just lay it on. Sometimes, it depends upon the person. When they're very heavy, George, I double this. But this guy is light, so occasionally I may double this out here. Then nowadays we've got the foot plate where you've got a base. A long time ago, that's all we had.
Yes.
So now he is even more stable. And when I put this, I make sure that I have it at the right place where he can put his weight, and then I make sure that this gap is straight down here.
Okay.
And so now comes the anchor. Now I take advantage of this to reshape
the heel.
my splint.
Oh yes.
So here, I reshape the splint, and I don't mind anymore if it doubles up in the back. It has nothing to do with the pressure on the Achilles heel.
Mm-hmm.